Rightio, update time again. I haven't really done anything else more to this. I am not sure if I did a video the other day with the primer on the back guards. I've mainly been doing a bit of research and trying to find some bits and pieces for it. I've got a regulator for my welder now, but I've still got to get a bottle with some gas in it for welding. But I've come across a guy that's not too far away, not quite a couple of hundred k's, but close to that, I suppose. He's got a parts car. Because he's doing up one of these also. That's been converted into a ute. So I'll do a video of that. Sort of like an El Camino or Ranchero. It's sort of been converted into a ute at some stage a long time ago, and he's picked it up and he's trying to get it back on the road. But he's got a parts car that he's got to pick up this week. That it's at a mate of his place, and he thinks the round the back window's good. How good, I don't know, but if it's better than this, my plan is to cut that whole section out, and I'll bring it home. I'll buy some spot weld drills, and I'll pick it all apart, and then I'll see if there's any little minor repairs that need repaired, and then I'll pick all this apart and get out what I don't want and what I'm going to replace and all that sort of stuff. And he's also got the front engine mounts that I'm going to cut out of the subframe. Now I've had the block measured, and it's got hardly any wear in it, so I'm not sure whether it's been bored at some stage, but from what it measured up, he measured it up, and the guy measured up, and it's got less than 1,000 wear from where it's been bored for that size piston, so it's good. I've been looking at a quick look at the heads, and I reckon I can do a lot of work in these because there's a lot of excess material in here, humps and bumps and lumps, and I reckon I can really clean the flow up on these and gain a reasonable amount of horsepower for free. So that'll be good, because these are only, from what I understand, with the 2-barrel manifold with the standard carburetor, they're only about 240 horsepower stock manifold. So I'm hoping with a cam, up the compression a little, port these heads, and a decent set of headers, and I have got a 2-barrel Holly here. I'm not sure if it's a 350 or a 500, but I'd like to get a Phytech 2-barrel EFI or a Holly 2-barrel EFI set up eventually, which I reckon with those few combos I could should better get. I don't know. I'd like to get 325 plus a little. I'm not going for huge horsepower, but I want something that's got a bit more grunt than 240, especially in a big car like this. So that's about all I can sort of update you at the moment. Would have liked to have done more, but I just haven't had much of a chance with other things going on. But definitely not. Well, what I'm not doing in here, I'm doing in research, so and finding out stuff. I'd like to get about a 4-barrel manifold for it, but to get something halfway decent from the States and get it here and landed and currency exchange and all the rest of the freight, it's close to $1,500 for a decent 4-barrel dual plane intake. So, unless I was hunting for probably 500 or sort of 400 horsepower plus, I don't see the point. I'll stick with the 2-barrel. I'll put a spacer in it. I'll do a bit of porting on that and open it up a bit and see if I can get a bit more flow out of it. and match port it to the heads, and that should be good enough, and see how it goes. Maybe further on down the track some stage, if I haven't bought the FI carb, I might see if I can, if I happen to come across one, if there's one on this, there might be something floating around Australia, I'll grab it. There may be even something in New Zealand that I can get a family member to grab, and then one time when I'm over there on holiday I can grab that and bring it back or something like that. But yeah, so that's sort of all that's done here in the meantime. So yeah, I was just going through the head bits and everything. I reckon the guides definitely need done. There's a wee bit of play in them, like when you put a valve in all the guides. Not real tight. And I checked out the big end bearings, they're 10 under. So the crank's definitely been ground before. So yeah, that's about all at the moment. We'll catch you later. Cheers.